Things that we do have consequences, and they have consequences long term. You need to start making better choices. You need to make better choices on who you choose as a mate or soulmate or somebody you're going to marry, a boyfriend or whatever. 2 CR 10123, State of Texas versus Sarah Rodriguez. Can I have the parties announced for the record for the state?
Debbie Cruz on behalf of the state, Your Honor.
For the defense?
Kim Gonzalez.
And are you Ms. Rodriguez? Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Madam.
Sorry. That goes in there. All right. Ms. Rodriguez, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? You're going to need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Ms. Rodriguez, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with offense of injury to the elderly bodily injury? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call them and right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, she has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Ms. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, no, sir.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, no.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the fine is to be $400. The state recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution to Delia Games. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
That's correct.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be 200 hours community service restitution, no contact with Delilah, Games, and anger management. Did you understand that those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
At this time, the state introduced the state's exhibit number 1 and all of its attachments, Your Honor. No objection, Your Honor.
Ms. Rodriguez, I'm showing you what's entitled Waiving Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. States exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
If that's okay with the court judge, yes, we'd like to proceed with sentencing.
All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your clients?
Yes, Judge. Ms. Rodriguez, since you're accepting responsibility, She is a good kid. She's young. She has not been in trouble before. She understands that there was just too much consumption that night. She is in school at San Antonio College. She works for HEB, and she is really ready just to move on. Judges put this behind her. She has had no contact with any of the individuals mentioned in the police report since then, and so she's on the right path, Judge.
Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I work for HEB. I work in a couple different departments there.
Doing what?
I work for e-commerce. I work for healthy living and shelfage.
Okay. As a side note, I was in HEB one time. I was on the pickle aisle. Someone took a jar of bread and butter pickles. They opened it, they ate one, and they put it back on the shelf. I personally don't like bread and butter pickles. Now, I did tell the store manager, this person just pulled this off the shelf and put it back. Whether they removed it or not, I don't know. But that's why everyone should always make sure that when you open it, the seal pops. I don't know why they stopped putting the plastic around it, but I'm just throwing that out there because it happened at HEB.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This is what, and now everybody is going to check their jar pickles or either get rid of them. All right. The court is going to sentence you to a $400 fine that will be probated. 2 years deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with Delilah Gamas or Richard Ortiz. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. I'm going to want 90 sober meetings in 90 days. If you need some sort of outpatient treatment or more support than that, just let probation know. 200 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to get it, but if you have it and you turn it in, 40 of those hours will be waived. The remaining hours will be waived if you provide proof that you're in school. And for the court, that means full time. So you need to be taking at least 9 hours a semester. And there will be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, and regular UAs and anger management. Is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
Probation, is there anything else she needs? Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, I did.
All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, young people, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking I'm speaking to an 18-year-old. All right, you should know better.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Things that we do have consequences, and they have consequences long-term for our abilities to obtain employment, some of it for our abilities to vote. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So you need to start making better choices. You need to make better choices on who you choose as a mate or soulmate or somebody you're going to marry, a boyfriend or whatever. You need to make better choices on that. And guess what? Don't go to somebody else's home and be intoxicated. Be intoxicated at your own home if you're going to be intoxicated. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to you. And thanks for dressing appropriately for court. Calling 2022 CR 11622, State of Texas versus Jennifer Amber Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense.
Warren Wolf from Ms. Hernandez.
And are you Jennifer Hernandez? Yes. Right. Did you review the documents entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision and State's Motion to Supplement Pending Motion to Revoke Probation with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Jennifer Amber Hernandez who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 11622 for the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle on April 10th, 2023 for a term of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Jennifer Amber Hernandez did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of July, August, September, October, November, December 2023, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October 2024 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? I'm sorry.
State waives the remaining violation allegations.
Any objections?
None.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $1,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Amend conditions for updated TAP recommendations, which are to restart Alpha Home Program.
All right, why would I go along with that? She's been missing. And didn't I previously order Alpha Home?
There were some issues, Judge. She is in a different place at this moment as far
What were
as
the issues with Alpha Home? You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jennifer Amber Hernandez.
All right, I ordered her to be released to Alpha Home only. So, first question, were you released to Alpha Home?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so why were you
I
not unsuccessful?
started using again after I was there. It was really a good program. I got in touch with the people I shouldn't have got in touch with, and I relapsed.
All right, I don't see why I should follow this agreement because she was in a good program. This is not a situation where there's some miscommunications on my orders. She was ordered into Alpha Home. I did not allow her to be released to go on her own to Alpha Home. What I did was I ordered her to be transferred from custody to Alpha Home. She was. And then what the state has just read to me, she has been missing since July of 2023. So I don't understand why I should continue her.
Well, Judge, I've had an opportunity to talk with her about her situation now. She's a little older and a little wiser, and she understands her situation. From the beginning, when I first talked to her, she was reaching out for help. She's serious about it. Sometimes it doesn't ring true, and I appreciate, Judge, your willingness to help her at that time. Drugs are hard. You know the story, that it's sometimes difficult to face, and it takes, you got to hit rock bottom. It's got to hit you. Sitting in jail, she's come to that understanding, that place where I think she's in a position where she understands that she needs help. That was the first thing she ever said to me when I spoke with her.
Yes.
When I was out there in the previous movie, I learned a lot, and it was way harder on me. I had lost myself. I thought I was losing my mental state. Using it was to the point where I started feeling like I was crazy, and I was in the streets. My mom came. I never
I'm
had.
sorry, you were where?
In the street, in the streets. I was living from house to house or whatever, and I kind of learned this past time, I'm not willing to do that again. I don't want to do that. I hit rock bottom. When I came in here, I was like, you could see my bones from my face. I don't want to go through that again. I kind of, it wasn't me when I came back in here, but I really want help. They always end up sending me to lockdown facilities, but I really love the Alpha Home. The Alpha Home was
Oh, let me just tell you, you're not going back to the Alpha Home.
okay.
That's out of the question.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to a lockdown facility because obviously being at the Alpha Home, if I were to continue, you will be going to a lockdown facility. These are your choices. And do you deserve these choices I'm about to give you? Probably not, because you've been missing since 2023. But I'm taking in consideration the nature of the case that you're on probation for and the fact that you have someone who needs their restitution paid. So this is what's going to happen. You are either going inpatient treatment at a lockdown facility or felony drug court, or I can sentence you today and I'll sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility. Those are your choices. Those are the only choices you have. Do not ask me about outpatient treatment. Do not ask me if you can do it on your own. Those are the only choices you have. All right. Probation. This is what's going to happen. She's pled true to violation of condition number 4. I see that her probation length is for 5 years.
That's less than a year left on probation, Judge.
It's been probation in 23.
Yeah.
5 years would be 28.
Yes.
Judge, if she expires April 2025, the underlying sentence was 5 years.
Yes, she should be from 2023. That's when she was placed on probation for 5 years.
She was placed on probation for 2
No.
2 years.
I placed her on probation for 5 years.
And that would be 20 years.
Okay.
Judge, what's notated was, it was state jail, suspended and probated for 5 years,
Yes.
starting on April 10th, 2023. So our system seems to be incorrect.
Okay. All right. then.
So she would not expire until 2028.
All right. And I see that your recommendation, at least probation's recommendation, the office is recommending that she be continued. This is what the court will do. Yes. Yeah, I don't know who's making these recommendations. She's been gone since 2023.
Yes, Judge.
All right. So I'm finding number 4 true. I'm going to deny the motion. I don't know if you're going to be successful on this or not. I'm going to alternate amend conditions. Do you need an updated TAP or can I send her to safety?
Judge, she did a top evaluation. There are a couple of offenses that are going to prohibit her into any lockdown facility unless those are taken into consideration.
All right. If you all can step back and see what offenses probation is speaking of. Because if she has open cases, there's
Familiar with those.
what is the open case?
Assault, peace officer, harassment, public servant, Your Honor.
All right. And so when y'all are making these offers, why do you all think that I do not need to know this? Because nobody told me that she has open pending cases. What is happening with these? I've just been given this. What is happening with these open pending cases?
They're subject to review and haven't been presented to the grand jury. We talked about this the last time we were here. We were not going to, I know you didn't want to get involved in plea negotiations.
Because there was supposed to be a contested hearing today.
That was on the MTR because of the circumstances, but we've come to an agreement. Different prosecutor, we were able to have a meeting of the minds.
And Judge, the supervising officer is present today.
Did y'all even confer with the supervising officer before y'all reach y'all agreement? Did anybody talk to the person who was subpoenaed to be here?
I didn't subpoena.
Why would you all approach me? And I keep saying, talk to probation, and this is a contested hearing, and probation has brought this officer here who's needed back looking at other people, you all need to go confer with her.
A Texas courtroom fell silent as Sarah Rodriguez appeared before Judge Stephanie Boyd after entering a no-contest plea in a felony case involving injury to an elderly person. Instead of sending her straight to prison, the judge chose deferred adjudication, but with strict conditions. Sarah was ordered to complete community service, attend sobriety meetings, take anger management classes, pay restitution, and avoid any contact with the victims. As the hearing came to an end, the judge delivered a message that went far beyond the legal sentence. After learning Sarah was 28 years old, she reminded her that every decision has lasting consequences. She stressed that poor choices can affect careers, relationships, and future opportunities, urging Sarah to surround herself with better influences and take responsibility for her actions. The hearing ended with a second chance, but also a clear warning. The opportunity to rebuild her life was still there, yet it depended entirely on the choices she made from that day forward.